Okay, hey there. As I had stated in an earlier video that I posted, I am doing both the nursing and the medical coding and billing program at my local community college. So I have tried to go to, it's always been my dream to be a nurse. So I've tried to go to school before and I have been unsuccessful in completing. And my financial aid, like Pell Grant, FAFSA, just got depleted. But I was able to complete the majority of my program for medical coding and billing with the help of financial aid and scholarships that I received from my local community college. Here recently, I found out that I got accepted into the LPN program, the nursing program, clock that, at my local community college. And I have orientation in 5 days. So today is Friday. It's Friday afternoon. Just making a quick video before I go and pick up my youngest son from high school. Just to give you some background, I am a older mother of five. I will say that I'm older than 35. And that I have five sons ranging from ages 17, my youngest, and my oldest just turned 25. I have always dreamed of being a nurse, and I have some tips on how to prepare for the LPN program, for LPN orientation. I'm going to be giving you these tips while I jot down real quickly the main points in the table of contents of my ICD-10 book. If you can see that table of contents, and I have my tabs. But like as you can see from my background, like I'm a real person. I don't have any like fancy doodads, like, and I can, like, my husband would get me anything I want, and I could spend my allowance to upgrade, which I will. It's part of my tips, so this is why I'm sharing this. But like, I know from previous attempts in trying to become a nurse that life will life the heck out of you sometimes, and I have not always had a very strong support system, but I do now. And you know, my mother passed away when I was very young. My father passed away about a year and a half ago, and I thought that it was too late for me to even try. I had started going to my local community college for my associates in medical coding and billing because it was an online program. I just wanted to be at home. I stopped working. I was just at home. Me and my husband were not married at that point, but we were living together, and he was just taking care of everything. I just could not. I was just, my dad was my best friend. I was emotionally distraught. But I had signed up for the CNA program last year in 2024 for the 2025 course. And I don't know, like, I took the class and it just reignited that spark. Like, I don't want to just get my CNA again. I got my CNA in North Carolina, where I live, where I'm from. Back in the day, if you passed 8th grade, you could get your CNA. And I think I went to social services and got like a paper, and then I took it to the community college where I was living at the time, and they paid for everything, and I got to get my CNA. They didn't ask about how old I was, the fact that I had skipped grades. I couldn't get a job because I wasn't old enough, but you know, it's okay. We're here now. So when I went to my CNA class, it reignited a spark for me to do nursing, and maybe not when I got to class, but as I was approaching, and then I got in there and I had some really great classmates. I had a really, really great instructor. A lot of classmates thought she was strict, maybe because I was like the oldest in the class and she was much older. I got it. Like, things just went in the flow, and if you went with her, it just went a lot easier for you. But I appreciate my classmates because they had my back, and it really got me through. One of my classmates got into the program with me, so that's really exciting. I wish her success as well. But like I said, in preparation and setting myself up, and hopefully setting yourself up with success for your nursing academic nursing journey in the nursing program. I have my nursing book. It says LPN 2026 because that's when I will finish the program and be eligible to take my NCLEX. Step one, I have notes I'm looking down. Step one is organization. You can watch my video, you can watch any video, you can Google it, you can look it up with AI, with like Chat GPT or whatever. The number one thing is organization. I, by nature, am a tomboy slash slob. Like I said, mother of 5 boys. Cleanliness does not come naturally to me. Organization is not something that just comes naturally to me. So I have to make sure that I'm diligent in this journey. So the steps I took first was to get my house in order. It's like, I guess, step one, part A. I got my house in order. I broke it down little by little because I have so much going on academically. I'm still taking my A&P2, which is my last prereq for the LPN program. So I went room for room, day by day, broke it down into little steps, and just decluttered. I threw away a whole bunch of stuff. I put a whole bunch of stuff on the side of the road where people could get it. That was my way of donating. And they got most of it. A lot of stuff didn't even go in the trash. It was just on the side of the road, and a lot of people got it. In decluttering, I had so much space. And it's not space to put more stuff back in. Like I told my sons, I had to get them to get in line, like, y'all clean up your rooms. And them to declutter as well and let go of a lot of stuff they just been holding on to. Things that I wanted to keep but I wasn't necessarily using. I gratefully have a husband that has a storage building. So we just took everything in his house and put it in his storage building. So after I got things decluttered, I just went and disinfected, dusted, cleaned everything. I still don't have everything organized, like everything has a place, like, all the peas and all the green beans and, you know, all the blue shirts and green shirts. Like, I don't have everything organized like that much, but I am going to go through. I have 75 days now until the start of my program. And I'm just going to go through day by day and check off my little lists I've made and micro organize everything and just keep it that way and just keep refreshing. Just take 15 minutes of my day where I'm cleaning and decluttering and organizing and making sure I keep it that way. And hopefully within 75 days of doing a little by little each day and making a habit of my 15-minute cleaning routine, it will become habit. So organization is key. It may seem like I'm talking about a whole bunch, but this is key to success for the nursing program. After I got my house in order, step 1B was to clean my car. Everyone that rides in my car, and I am the chauffeur for everyone. I take everyone to school, to work. My husband does too, of course, but like they disrespect the hell out of my car. They don't do his Beamer like that. They do my Ferrari like that. By my Ferrari, I mean my Honda CRV 2008 model, you know what I'm saying? But in my mind, it's Ferrari. So they do my car like that, but they don't disrespect his car like that. So I had to clean out a lot. It was nasty. I cleaned it out. I have like this sticky goo. I got like all that stuff off, cleaned the windows. My car feels like a breath of fresh air. The only thing that is in my car now is change that's in my door for emergencies. You never know. And my starter jumper box. You leaving, babe? And that's it. I have a little kit that I hopefully will show in another video. That's like a caboodle for cars. And it just has little compartments to organize things. I plan to put that in there and organize it at a later date. But that was step 2. Clean out my car, organize my car. Now, the only thing I'll have in there is, well, stuff that's in my glove box. I'll micro organize that one day too soon. But, you know, it is clean, it's organized, it's breathable. It feels like my Ferrari again, and I can live in my fantasy and drive in my fantasy. You feel me? So, part, last part of part 1, organizing, is to organize your life. As far as like doctor's appointments, I had doctor's appointments for myself. I don't know if you know, but I've thought I broke my hand, but I've just like torn. I have jersey finger in this finger. And I've torn ligaments in my other fingers. They're all jacked up. So, and I had just other appointments, annuals for myself, and I had appointments for my sons. So I went ahead and got those out of the way, so I'm not in school worrying about missing an appointment and getting dropped from my primary and all this and that. Like, nope, already got that stuff out of the way. Already went ahead and got any shots I needed for entry into the nursing program. Yep, went ahead and got that out of the way. So I did that. And then I'm looking out at my notes, my bad. And then hair appointments. So, you know, I know it's just like, oh, I can just go on a Saturday when I don't have class. And maybe that does work for you, like whatever works for you. But my hair is important to me. And my stylist, like, she's the only person I want to touch my hair. So, I don't know. Like, I just had to get that in order. So, before school, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a braided hairstyle. Like, add in extensions and get my hair braided in a style like that. And see how the look and feel of it is. See how my routine goes easier with that kind of style, and just wear that throughout nursing school. It's low maintenance. I know that that's something you only have to get done, I think, like every 2 months or longer, depending on the style that you get. So that's something I'm definitely going to go with. But just any appointments, anything that you have extra like that, maintenance on your car. You know, my husband made sure I had new tires, oil change. I have another oil change prior to going to school. You know, just like all those little things that you have to have in order. Go ahead and get that out of the way if you can. Yeah, that organization down to that much of a detail. So next is meal prep. So I'm speaking for myself again, whatever works for you. You know, it may just be you by yourself, it may just be you and your significant other, or you and your pet. But for me, it's my children, my grandson when he comes, it's my husband. Everyone has different food allergies, different preferences. So meal prep is going to be essential to my success. So that's just on period. I know this is going to be cheaper. You leaving out, babe? I can get some sugar. You're not on camera. Excuse me. Okay, babe. Yep, got the best husband in the world, so I had to get some sugar. And I have to wrap this up because I have to go get my son. But meal prep is essential with the prices of everything the way they are now. My husband says we can afford to eat out. But he's talking about me and him. I cannot afford for me and him and all my kids and whoever else to go and eat out every day. So meal prep is essential. It will help cut down on things I have to do as far as getting back home, studying, homework. Like, nah, I ain't got time to be slaving over a stove. We're not doing that. And I'm a Southern Belle, so I do believe in catering to my boys. Like, I love my sons so much. Like, y'all just don't know. It's crazy. But meal prep is going to be essential. Last but not least, I still have time. Last but not least, step 3 in my 3 keys suggestion to success for LPN program and LPN orientation is planner. Invest in planners and use them. For me, I'm old school, so I can only speak to paper analog planners. My husband uses Google Calendar. My kids have iPhones. I don't know what they use, or they probably aren't organized like that. They don't know. But I use this. This is what works for me. Use what works for you, but get some type of planner, whether it's an app, whether it is whatever. Me, I have a dry erase calendar that's in my office. It'll be in the background on later dates. I'm about to rip everything off the wall that I got nailed to the wall. I hope my landlord doesn't watch this. But so we'll see that later. But for right now, I have Your Future Starts Now. I have like different book planners. They have the week down to the day, different little notes. And it's like that just every week. It's blank. It took me some time to find ones that were actually blank like that. This is just a daily planner. I got it from a dollar store. I have cardstock so I can make my own little planners, study guides. I have graphing paper that doubles as a legal pad on the back and a legal pad, and just like my daily notes and daily planner. And it seems like a lot. I have a highlighter just for my planners. Highlighters just for my planners. It seems like a lot, but a lot of stuff is extra. Like I said, I have a classmate from my CNA course that made it into the LPN program. I actually gave her the information about the program, and she was like I was when I was younger, like, no, thank you, but I want to be an RN. But she did go ahead and leap out there. Like I told her, I understand that, but you're a mom and this is a shorter path. So some of these things are from her because, like, kudos to her for just taking that leap of faith. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I was hard headed. I wouldn't listen to nobody. So for her to listen and take that suggestion and on her own will and just do that, like, I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of her for making it to the program. I'm so proud of myself for making it to the program. So I had to get my girls some stuff too. So I'm not gonna use all of it, but yeah, invest in planners, apps, alarms that work for you. I intend on planning out after orientation. Like right now, my only plan is for the next 5 days for me to finish up all the little areas that I did finish, all those little micro areas, all those little micro details of my life, my house, my car, meal prep, that I don't have in order. The next 5 days I'm going to take to do that. Finances. I did not mention finances. It's so important. If you don't have your finances in order, you have to get your finances in order. I'm leaving. I'm going to leave and make the rest of this. It's very, very important to have your finances in order. I don't worry about anything financially because I have the best husband in the world. But I don't take advantage of that. He might not agree, but I am, like, I don't know how to say it, not frugal. That's how you say it. I am frugal. What time is it? Oh, I'm right on time. I make sure to not ask for too much, even if he can afford it. Like, I'm not gonna ask for a new car or anything like that. Now, I will ask for an allowance. I will be like, babe, I got accepted to a nursing program and I need $2,000 to keep in the bank in case I see anything cute to have to hold. Damn, mentioning money, I did not grab my money, man. I have things that I need to get that I might see that I want. So I'm blessed in the area, but either way, however you got to do it, make sure that you are getting the things like that, your finances in order. For me also, like, my husband is retired, and I don't work. So some government benefits we qualify for. So yeah, he was not on that because he's never gotten any type of government benefits in his life. Ouch. Sorry. Had to get my little safe. He's never gotten any government benefits in his life, so he was not hip to... Let me make sure I don't hit any kittens. He was not hip to qualifying for it. He's like, are we doing something wrong? Are we cheating the system? And I'm like, no, they're going to ask you a million questions. They're going to go through your accounts and all types of stuff. And yeah, like, you either qualify or you don't. So he did, and we did, and that qualifies into as far as getting your finances in order. Like, if you have a program in your area that helps with housing or anything like that, like, yeah, be about that, do that. anything that saves money, especially right now. Also, there is a program at my unemployment office called WIA. It gets it has like scholarships for LPN programs and things like that. Right now, with the government shutdown, they don't have the funding for it, but I still went ahead and put in my information so that if that opportunity opens up and my husband does not have to pay for all of my nursing school, like, yeah, that would be really nice. Like, you know, they help out with transportation, gas, scrubs, supplies, like all of that. So yeah, if you can take advantage of anything like that, now would be the time to be doing those things as far as getting your finances in order and organizing that as well. Back to like just the planners. Like I was saying, I have a 5-day plan, but beyond that, after orientation, I have my LPN book to write down notes or printouts, to collect printouts and keep everything organized as far as orientation is concerned. I'm sure that they're going to have like a calendar and a schedule, hopefully, and I don't know why I'm itching, y'all, my bad. Hopefully they'll have all of that information there as well. So we're just going to be doing that stuff. But, you know, I plan every day after orientation to organize each day, every day, every week, every month, down to the year, as much as possible, with things that I have control over, with things that are set in stone as far as dates, exams, appointments, like all those things that be life in, to have, you know, the things that you have control over. Yeah, you should try to have as much control as possible so that you can stay as organized and stay ahead of the game as possible. Sorry about the sun, y'all. But I'm wrapping this up. I just wanted to share that with you. Those are my top 3 tips. I didn't think it was going to take this long, but I got it all out. And I really, really hope that I can make more videos and that y'all join me on this journey. Thank you.